action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets have the first possession. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Porter to Millsap. Jamal Murray. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To the rim. Nikola Jokic with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Jokic. Nikola Jokic. Missed his first. That one goes.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Curling inside. Gets it in the right corner. Defense making the ball carrier work. Trying to cash in. Levert with a shot, no good.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Nice finish at the rim.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an...
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Porter. Jokic. Short jumper off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Cruises inside for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Murray into the front court. Down two. To Jokic. Screen coming. Jokic to Porter. Fires the three. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere.
Jay, 46 wins, not good enough for Denver.
They could have been a playoff team if Paul Millsap didn't miss a huge chunk of the season. But I will say this about the Nuggets. They have the most underrated backcourt in the NBA when you think about Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Both guards that can do it off the dribble and are both great leaders.
To Millsap. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Porter. 4-3. Oh, that's how it's done.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
The drive, right to the basket, to Turner. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true.
It's Denver's ball. Takes stock of the floor. Drive by Murray, but he can't finish. To Turner. Kicks it around the perimeter. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Millsap. Down low, Jokic. Oh, defender pulls the chair. They go to Jokic, down low. Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Sabonis can't connect.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Indiana with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot for Indiana. Has a look. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Porter. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Fires the three. T.J. Warren is going to get a chance at three here. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. Three for three. Nice. Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, Ed, easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot to Millsap. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Brogdon. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Martin into the front court. Down just a couple. To Millsap. Missed a wide open look. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Count the basket at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Jokic. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Nuggets have it. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Into the game for Indiana, number 32,
Brogdon. Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Domantas Sabonis with a piece. That's out. Last touch by Domantas Sabonis. Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
It's Indiana basketball. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Throws it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
To Will Barton. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Brogdon. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Shot from the lane won't go. To Aaron Gordon. Off the assist.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
I got ball. It's all me.
Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound belongs to Denver. Martin into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. And a nice finish at the rim.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Slam dunk, Will Barton. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one at Bankers Life Fieldhouse with the Pacers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Pacers with the possession. To Turner. Here comes the screen. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has.
This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. Sets him up. Turner. Here comes the screen. Reed sizing up Jeremy Grant. Nothing going here on that drive. Kicks it around the perimeter. JaMychal Green, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nuggets with the basketball. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Turner. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Miles Turner at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Murray with it. Down 5. Easy pad to the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here comes the screen. To Turner from long range. Miles Turner, high release point, tough to guard.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Barton into the front court. Down 4. And counted at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Pacers control. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for Indiana, number 11,
To Turner. And the rebound claimed by Denver. To Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down. T.J. Warren pins it. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Jokic. Gary Harris, defended by Reed. Jumper's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Indiana with the basketball. Barton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespect.
Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
To Will Barton. Miles Turner swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Pass to the rim. Turner. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, Nikola Jokic. 3 for 6 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
That's why you got your whole side to yourself. Whole side to yourself. Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Here comes the screen. He gets it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Denver ball right now. Barton on the drive. Can't finish. Warren sizing up Jeremy Grant. Oh, Miles Turner. He's now 4 for 6.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Barton. Pacers come up with it. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. Oh, had him going there for a second. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And a chance coming up at the line. Jeremy Grant. He's got 2 shots coming. Career mark of 64%. Nope. First one does not go. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To Turner.
Hey, watch this screen left.
And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Time to shuffle things up.
For the Denver Nuggets, number 1,
To Millsap. Barton. Has a chance. Murray's shot won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it. It's a three.
I hope everyone here knows sharing is caring.
To Jokic. Screen coming. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Shot for Jokic. No good. It's Indiana basketball. Turner. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Davon Reed trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 66%. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Denver's got it. Jamal Murray, defended by Warren. For 3, tough shot. He hits.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. Millsap to Jokic. Ah, the monster stuff.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nothing going here on that drive. He gets it in the left corner. Five to shoot for Indiana. Fires the 3. That no good, off the mark. Nuggets have the possession. Porter. Here comes the screen. Cleans it up. The follow won't go either. Miles Turner tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. But let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back, send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. 4-3. That won't go.
Knock that down, yo. Knock down.
Murray with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Jokic. They get it down to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Nothing going here on that drive. To Turner. Here comes the screen. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Knocks it down. Off the step back. Deep three. At the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end with the Pacers way out in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Pacers are up. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers. The Nuggets have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Pacers with the possession. To the outside. Here comes the screen.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Nikola Jokic rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Murray into the front court. 14-point deficit. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Nice pass to set things up.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. To Millsap. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Jokic. Not done yet. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Turner. Oh, and Murray there to get the rebound. To Jokic. Murray to the basket, but it won't go. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Pacers control. To Turner. Screen coming. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Has a look. Yes, And a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Pacers have it. Turner. And he finishes at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Indiana with the basketball. To Turner. Nikola Jokic snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Porter. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Murray with it. Down a bundle. Great pass to set it up. 2 points, Michael Porter Jr.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
Lets it fly from long range. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Man, you making people dance out there?
Nuggets have the possession. Miles Turner sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside to Turner. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. Porter to Jokic. Knocked loose. And they retain the possession. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Jokic. To Millsap. Oh, Millsap looking good. 4 for 5.
we're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Nikola Jokic, able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Looking for his man. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Nuggets.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jamal Murray at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 89%. Free throw good, and the lead back down to 15. It's Indiana basketball. Nice pass to get things going.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Millsap. Stuffs it down with authority.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Got it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lobs it up. Swings it. Turner.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Gordon. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. It remains Nuggets basketball. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Barton. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Pacers with the possession. sizing up the defense. Oh, Millsap sends it away.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Throws it up. Lays it in with the touch off the alley-oop pass. On court. Down by 15. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay. Driving right to the basket. Oh, he had him there for a second. Deep left corner. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Working the outside. Spins and scores.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Millsap. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
3 quarters down. The Pacers are feeling good. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the 4th quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Brogdon. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
For 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Martin into the front court. His guys down big. Domantas Sabonis with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Gets it in the right corner. Fires the three. Count the triple.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
The drive, right to the basket. In a flash, scores at the rim.
That's called escapability right there. Elusive.
Pacers control. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Will Barton, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First one, count it.
Indiana. Entering the game for the Nuggets, number 9, Jeremy Grant.
Goes 2 for 2. Indiana with the basketball. To Turner. Can't miss those. Here comes the screen. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. Contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Aaron Gordon. From the painted area, won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. No good. Defense catching a break there. Gordon. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Here comes the screen. Pass there. Take it.